Hey guys, welcome back to another very interesting video of our channel Versatile Knowledge, and in this video we'll be doing the unboxing and we shall be taking a first look at the new Xiaomi Redmi Note 8 smartphone. This is the smartphone which I have purchased in the 4GB 64GB variant, and this is the black in color, and I've purchased this smartphone from Flipkart, and as you can see on the box it mentions made in India, and it has a Snapdragon 665 SoC, and the price of the smartphone is 9,999 rupees. If you want to buy this smartphone, I'll be leaving the links in the description. If you buy from that link, it will certainly help the channel, and if you have not subscribed to our channel, please hit the subscribe button. And now let's go ahead and open the box package and we'll see what are the features of this smartphone itself. So guys, let's tear open the seal of this box and let's open the lid of this smartphone box, and we will get this documentation and paperwork at the start, and if we open we'll get some warranty and information guide, and we'll get this black color silicone case which we'll try out later, and we'll get this SIM ejector tool as well. And this is a very good quality case that has been provided, guys, which should be enough to protect some drops. And this is the smartphone itself, which is black in color, and we have that quad camera array that is present at the back, and some SAR stickers and other information stickers has been present at the back side of the smartphone, and we have this 6.3 inches IPS LCD display at the front. And let's open this protection and this cover from the top of the smartphone, and then we'll continue. This smartphone comes with a P2I protection, which should be enough to protect this smartphone from small splashes such as rain and other splashes. And let's open and tear off all these seals that is present at the back as well. And this is an IMEI sticker which is not needed on the box, guys. And another important thing is this smartphone is made up of Corning Gorilla Glass 5 both on the front and back, and we have the fingerprint scanner that is present at the back and the 48 megapixel quad camera array, and there is a 13 megapixel camera at the front, and we have some important things that is present at the bottom, that is the USB Type-C port, the speaker grill, and also the 3.5 headphone jack and the secondary noise cancellation microphone as well. And on the top surface of the smartphone we have the most important IR blaster for controlling all your appliances. And let's open what are the things that is present in the box, and this is a very important thing, which is the charger. And this charger, if you can see, the rating of this charger is the 18-watt charger, guys. The voltage is 9 volt and the current supply is 2 ampere, so this is an 18-watt power adapter which should be able to fast charge this 4000 mAh battery that is present on this smartphone, so it's a good thing to see. And we have the USB Type-C port, so that's why we have a USB Type-C cable that is present inside the box. So this is very common because Xiaomi is bundling these kind of adapters and ports in 5,000 rupees smartphone as well. Now let's go ahead and boot this smartphone, and we'll go ahead and see what are the features of this Redmi Note 8. So this Redmi Note 8 smartphone comes with a Snapdragon 665, which is an octa-core SoC, and this is the 4GB and 64GB variant, guys. And this also comes with UFS 2.1 storage, and this has a 64 megapixel quad camera array, 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, 2 megapixel macro lens, and also the 2 megapixel depth sensor. And the front camera is a 13 megapixel camera at f2.0 aperture, and this runs on Android 9 Pie with MIUI 11 out of the box. And all the specific features of MIUI 11, as you know, is common to this smartphone. And this smartphone, while setting up, came with a lot of bloatware, guys, which is a very bad sign, and Xiaomi should cut down on the amount of bloatwares that they are packing into this smartphone. If you have seen any Xiaomi smartphone or used any Xiaomi smartphone, the setting up of this smartphone is exactly same as any other Xiaomi smartphone. And then once we set up this smartphone, we can go ahead and check out the features of it as well. For protection and security, this smartphone comes with a face unlock that is present inside the front camera on the front, and also it has the normal pattern pin and other things, and it also comes with a fingerprint scanner that is present at the back. Now we'll go ahead and choose a theme of our choice, and we'll go ahead and get into this smartphone itself. One thing that I have to tell is the setting up process is too long. These many items, these many features, and a lot of options to set up Wi-Fi, that, this and all. This is a very cumbersome process that I would actually want to tell as a feedback to Xiaomi. They have to cut down on the setting up process because it has to be very easy and simple. The amount of steps has to be reduced. And the case that has been provided with the box is an excellent TPU case, which is a plastic case, guys, and it actually protects the smartphone for up to some extent, but it is not a very hard case. So I would recommend to use a very hard case if you are person who uses the smartphone very rashly. The cutouts has been made really well on this smartphone case as well. Now let's go ahead and check out the interface of the smartphone, which is an usual MIUI interface where we do not get app drawer or anything, but recently in the recent MIUI 11 updates we have got the app drawer facility as well, which we'll be going ahead and checking out later. And this is the app vault that we get with a lot of customization and personalization options, and this is the home screen as well. Now let's go ahead and check out the other options like settings and other things as such. Now let's open the settings application, and this is the settings app that we see in MIUI 11, and this smartphone comes with Android 9 out of the box, guys, as we all know. And as you can see, there are a lot of updates that has been available already from MIUI side, and along with the Google Play Store, this also comes with a Get Apps, that is Xiaomi specific app store, and we get this dark mode also on this display, guys. As you can see, there is a dark mode switch in the display settings. When we turn on dark mode, it will be really good for eyes and as well as for the battery as well. Since this is an LCD display, it doesn't make much of a difference. If it was an AMOLED, it would have been really great, but since considering the price range, the LCD display for this is really fine. Now let's go ahead and check what is the amount of storage space that is available on this smartphone, guys. So as you guys can see, out of the 64 GB, we have the 48.36 GB of space available, and rest of the space has been occupied by the operating system and a host of lot of bloatware applications on this smartphone. There are at least 15 to 20 apps that come pre-installed, like TikTok and other things as such. And as you can see, it has Android Pie out of the box, and we have other set of features that is specific to MIUI as well. Now let's go ahead and check the camera application of this smartphone, guys. As you guys can see, the camera application of the smartphone is usual to MIUI. It says remember photo location. It has the macro mode, which is a 2 megapixel camera. It has the normal 48 megapixel mode. By the way, the 48 megapixel sensor on this smartphone is a Samsung's GM1 sensor, which a pixel bins and brings it down to 12 megapixel, guys. And then it has the night mode, portrait mode, photo mode, video mode, short video mode, or slow motion mode, and many other things as such. And the slow motion on this smartphone supports up to 960 fps at 720p, or at 1080p it supports up to 120 fps, and it has the image stabilization option that is present in the camera settings as well. This smartphone comes with the electronic image stabilization for the main sensor, which will help you to stabilize the footage or videos or photographs that you are taking when you are in motion. And the video quality of this smartphone supports up to 4K at 30 fps. There is no 4K 60 fps option, guys. There is 720p, 4K, and we have the 1080p as well. And now let's go ahead and check out some camera and photo samples that has been taken using this smartphone, guys. As you guys can see, these are some of the photo samples that has been taken from the main camera of the Redmi Note 8 smartphone. So the details on this smartphone is really good. This is the macro mode, which helps you to take the really close-up shot of objects, and this is the macro mode shot again. These are some sample shots of images that has been taken using the 48 megapixel sensor, guys. And this is the selfie camera, that is the 13 megapixel f2.0 lens. In the outdoor the conditions, the camera quality is really good. The depth sensor does a great job for a portrait mode and close-up shots, and the 48 megapixel camera gives really good details, but it cannot be compared to the 48 megapixel of Sony's IMX586 sensor. This is the 1080p video sample, guys, which has electronic image stabilization. To be precise, it doesn't seem to be of a really great quality. I cannot compare this with some top-end smartphones. Since the price range of this smartphone is around 10,000 rupees, this has to be sufficient. And this is the sample footage of the 4K on this smartphone, guys. The stabilization of 4K footage and 1080p footage is comparatively okay-ish. You can't compare it with any high-end smartphone. 4K video samples come out to be really good on this smartphone. In post processing, you can use this footage for stabilization. So that's it for this video, guys. If you guys have liked this video, please hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more interesting content ahead. And if you want to purchase this smartphone, the links for this will be in the description. Thank you for watching, guys.